There ain't a more rockin' radio show anywhere than the Coyote Medicine Show on the Hazy Radio Network. Ooh, except for maybe the radio show gone on inside of your little heart there, eh? Ooh, perhaps that one ought to come out to play someday. I don't know if the world is ready for it just yet. We can't take all that silliness and all that pain. We gotta have rock and roll to ease our heart and soul and, you know, get back with our brain and the heart. So we got that good start so we can create and have a nice life and, you know, live it green, baby. And better than that, you know, not just green, not just in love with Mother Earth, but in love with the creation around us, because it's in love with us. We just got married, man. Wow. Didn't even know you'd elope, did you? Well, here you are, eloping with creation, man. Why not? She or he, as you perceive it, is a damn fine lover. And has everything we could ever want, everything we could ever expect, everything we could ever ask for, built right into it. Everywhere we go, everywhere we look, everything we see, don't you know? Creation is full and abundant and rich in its experience and rich in the life that it expresses and rich in how deeply and profoundly it appreciates the creation it's making and living in right now. That's real love making, and it don't have nothing to do with getting naked and rolling around in the grass, man. I'm telling you, or the clover, as the case may be. Speaking of which, little sweet Mary J. help you along the way. Sacred herb, wouldn't you say? Oh yeah, let's play. And I'm sharing this one with you today, man. Total buzz, cuz. Now just remain silent, open your heart, open your hands, facing outward, and you will receive this here energy of the buzz, because that's what you need right now. And yeah, we make fun of it, and it's buzz, and it's getting high, and it's getting stoned, man. I've missed it all because I got stoned. You know, you get stoned, you have the feeling of the stone, and you start to realize the stone is feeling. Deep, powerful, profound feeling. The kind of shit that's solid enough to hold the earth together. And keep her happy about it, too, you see. That's stone. That's the rock in the roll, too, man. Getting stoned is understanding the rock. That's the rock side of life. Understanding the rock and ruggedy part of it. And then you roll. And get it soft and smooth, don't you know? Because that divine feminine comes into play. Yeah, the divine feminine, I would say. The sweet Mary J. The mother love that helps us all get it underway. Because without that, there ain't no creation, wouldn't you say? Mama is the love that brings it forward. It ain't just Papa. Papa moves on to Mama, makes love, and there's creation. Wow! Expanding all over the place, man, because that's what we like to do here, you know. Wow, looks like it might be a little stormy day. Bunch of dark clouds over to the west out here. Well, taking my son away. I love my son. Don't take my son away. Oh, well, here we are. Let's play whatever kind of day we got with us, huh? That's what I say, man. It just stays fat. I love what I see here. Looking out my window day after day, watching that sun come up and get up in the sky and play, watching the people come out and dance away, and just, you know, loving the life that we see. And everywhere I go and everything I do see, I appreciate. Except for maybe, no exceptions. All of it has its value, even the gruesome shit. It has its value. Doesn't mean I want to see any more of it. I've seen enough of that. But I move in creative ways now, and you do too, because you're vibed in with this old Grandpa Coyote on this Coyote Medicine Show on the Hazy Radio Network. I did it quick that time. I had it slipping in on you easy, man. We all hold that divine dream, and its presence is full inside of us when we let it be. All of us can be living like Zipadee Doodahhh days every day of our life if we just let it happen. If we just get our old busy mind that likes to plan and scheme things out of the way and let the heart come into play, you'll have it all, and you'll have it today, right now. And you'll be a rock and roller of such high caliber they can't even give you an honorary college degree because you exceeded anything they know. Start your own college now. College of the heart, okay? Qualifications are, gotta polish your apple to get in, right? Why not, man? I mean, it's you might as well get your due too. I mean, it's like we're all living in equity anyway, so this is part of the way we get it equitized, man. Start to play those kind of games with each other. People aren't going to put up with that shit for long, and guess what? Everybody starts laughing and gives it up, and we go on with it, man. We have a great time. See? That's why we pull jokes in this life. Help people lighten up. That's enlightenment. When you're laughing, you're finally enlightened. And if you're not laughing, you ain't enlightened. I don't care how light you feel or how profound and deep your thoughts and feelings are. I don't care, man. You're not enlightened until you're laughing, man. Until the laughter permeates this reality, this whole frickin' reality ain't enlightened. I want all the ETs laughing, and they don't even know how. So we got to show them. Laughter is love in motion, babies. Laughter is life thoroughly entertained by itself and catching on and seeing through itself and stopping to take itself, what, so seriously? Hell yeah. Take it lightly. That's enlightenment, babies. And that'll set you free. On a thrilling Thursday, man, you see what I mean by a fat, fat, fat sound that brings you around? It ain't just a tunage, though that's a large part of it. But it's also this pot that this old man has here, this great big old large heart of mine that is, well, it's grown so big the mountains behind it look kind of small now. Well, if you look at me, all you see is this tiny little frame unless you realize they're working, in which case then you see the heart that's bigger than a mountain, bigger than a planet, bigger than a solar system, bigger than a galaxy, bigger than a universe. The heart that's in everyone, that's all containing everyone in it. It's a double duty thing, man. Inside of us is the heart of creation with everything in it. Outside of us, too. The same heart, the same creation given on a grander scale. Same thing. See, so really, the inner and the outer are the same. And when you begin to live in the inner, in the heart, in the center of your person, then you're living fully present in the outer world too. That's why we're always directing you back to your insides. Take a day off, punch the clock right off the wall and swear you'll never do it again, and get in your automobile or your gigantic pick-em-up truck and drive the other way. Fly the other way. Go bum an airplane from a buddy and get yourself out there somewhere really remote, out in the middle of the sandy desert where there ain't nobody. Or something, whatever, follow your heart, But give yourself some time, especially out in nature if you can. And absorb the feeling of the land, the air, the earth, the skies, and all the beings and presences there so you can become aware of what life really is, inside and outside. The outside will often remind you of what's inside. The inside will often portray what you're going to see on the outside, so you start to see how it works, you see. And you give yourself some time away from work, then you can do some work on yourself and find out how it works. And you give up on work forevermore after that, because we're super wealthy and abundant, each and every one of us, in this beautiful heart of creation in which we live. That little miss just can't be wrong. She's right every day of the week, that Mary J, who is there to help us along the way. Hey, and by coincidence, you just happen to have Pope Mary J here himself. Yeah, I said Pope Mary J. Now, I'm not a Catholic prophet. No. As far as the Catholics are concerned, I'm probably more of a lost too, just like the rest of it, yeah. But because we are Grandpa Coyote, which is also Pope Mary Jane or Grandma Coyote, we are awakening the masses one toke at a time. Right here on that Coyote Medicine Show on Everclear Hazy Radio Network, dear. And here's to your heart and its good start. Oh, Coyote Clubbers, we love you so. You just rock my roll. Ooh, and soothe my heart and soul. And get me so I can soothe yours too, baby. Wow, isn't it funny how we work in mutuality all the time and don't even know it half the time? Ah, good coffee in the morning, nothing like that. And a toke of the sweet, pure Rocky Mountain High Mary J to help us keep our day underway, get it just right. Oh, baby, don't worry, you can pass a pee test. You just get the buzz, cuz, not the material to go with it, okay? Oh, nothing like a token of sweet Mary J to help you realize your life is really underway. Because it expands you, wouldn't you say? Helps you see it differently than you ever seen it before, you see. Just like we do day after day, Monday through Friday, here on that Coyote Medicine Show. Opening your heart and so much more with the tunage that makes that heart larger and larger and larger. Roger, Roger. From the old trucker himself that's run millions of miles and has gained a lot of experience, got 13 honorary PhDs from the Universal Universities. Babies, we're rocking your roll because we've been there, done that, don't you know? And now we're learning how to stay in the flow so we don't have to go through that high adventure no more, see? So this first 70 years or so of my life have just been training grounds, you know, and I feel like my feet are just barely hitting the ground and getting ready to take off again and fly in a whole new direction and a whole new way. Speaking of which, now, if you haven't been over to thecoyoteclub.com, hey, baby, you can win big over there right now. Now, I've got this little page up. It's called Win Big at thecoyoteclub.com. Coyotes with a K, club is too. You get over there. It's our contest underway, man. But, you know, this is a feeler here, you know. It's legit. You can plug right in, get your ticks right now. But if that changes, which it probably will, I'm thinking about $5 a ticket. I think that's a good tote. And I think that'll be easier than 10 and get more response. So if you've already paid in the 10, you're going to get 2 tickets for it. See, I got you covered. Because it's a plan in development, this little raffle we're doing, baby. Over 125 prizes, man, you know. 2 grand prize winners get to go trucking with Grandpa. Not trucking in a truck. Trucking in a motorhome type bus that we build a radio station in. See, we're doing a fundraiser here now. That's why we're doing the little contest and the raffle here. It's not a contest, it's a raffle. There's a difference. I got to remember that so I don't get myself in legalities, difficulties, you know, with them attorney type people, man. They are so nitpicky at times. You just have to, you know, sometimes give them a hug and, you know, share a toke with them and help them relax, because them and the judges and a lot of people in the government, you know, they're all stuck in authoritarian neurosis. And if we have any encounters with them, you got to remember that you're there to set the example for these hard asses that don't even know they have a heart. And you got to show it to them, you know, when you're there. So don't miss any opportunity to do so, okay? Little sidebar underway. Oh, my goodness. I got Obi-Wan Kenobi here that wants to play. So let me give you just a little break here today and help you get the feeling with which you're dealing, okay? I want you to feel the multidimensional aspect of this particular piece of tunage as we go through it. And I'll be here right after. We're going to talk about this one. We're going to fly real high with this little serpent of love. Ain't we, guy? Oh, yeah, you too, girl. Give it a whirl, man. It's our world now. And how? So says Grandpa here on this Coyote Medicine Show on the Everclear, ever-loving, sweethearted Hazy Radio Network, dear. You want to get it clear? You tune in here at hazyradio.com worldwide. We got it on. Now, what do you suppose that fat little piece of tunage is saying to us in that multi-dimensional way? Did you tune into it? Did you feel it? See, it's about taking what you have in life, the blues, and making the best of it and working with it and making something out of it. Even though his little blue idea of dying behind the wheel was never my idea of what should be real. Ooh, though I sure came close a bunch of times, but close is what counts, man. As long as you get away, as long as you escape, as long as it's close, well, baby, you missed, and that's as good as a mile. You understand? Now you're starting to smile on his Coyote Medicine Show with Grandpa Coyote and Obi-Wan Kenobi and a whole bunch of other angelic friends too, eh, Oki? Oh, he's such a good boy this morning. He just got the love bomb on this morning sitting here in my lap. He just wants you all to know, for the love of dog, be like the dog, okay? And just love away, just like this little doggy does today, okay? Oh, yeah, baby. We love this Obi-Wan Kenobi, and he loves us so much, man. Him and Mary J, they're the same love in a way. You know what I mean? Well, so are you, man. Every one of us, too. See, the dog just sets the example for us and reminds us of the love, the eternal love that creates, that lives in doggies and kitties and horsies and cowsies and moosies and all the rest of this life that we see around us, man. And every bit of it as loving as this sweet little Yogi Obi-Wan Kenobi, this little weenie dog in my lap here today. My assistant DJ. Wonder dog underway, huh? See, he just setting the example, reminding you of what's really here. Now, speaking of which, when you travel and party with Grandpa, as a winner of our little our little raffle. Now I gotta get that thing just right. Raffle. Stick that in your head. Raffle. There you go. I think I got it stuck now. The contest will be, the raffle. Oh, hell, it don't matter. It's just terminology. Shit. Who cares? Like I said, them attorney shits come after us. We'll just sit down with them, smoke a bowl, and talk about it. We'll fix it all up. Everything's going to be all right. Don't you worry about it, kids. Me and Okie know how to handle a Saturday night. We know how to handle a flight, too, and we know how to help you spread them wings, get those things out there so you can float away, too, man. So when the cops come to arrest you for being an anti-political person, well, you just float up above the house, say, hi, you guys, how you doing? And they take pot shots at you. Of course, they can't hit you, shit. Nobody wants to shoot an angel. I mean, can't you imagine that? Here comes the SWAT team, and you and your whole family just rise up through the roof of that house as they're making their big play and sit up there in the sky and laugh away. It's a coyote raid today. You see how we handle these things in this life? How about some pilotless planes up there doing chemtrails? Can we, bebop those boys and girls out of there and put them in a more divine place and let them have a little rest for a while? After a while, they're going to run out of pilots if we keep, teleporting them out of there. Maybe we should do that, guys. Maybe we should be creative in all of our approaches. Maybe all them tribes gathered up in North Dakota there should sit down in a great big circle or many circles and just convey the magic of their life into this life and never have to worry about a pipeline or a government agent again. Maybe the age of truth has begun. Maybe this is where we begin. Maybe we can take direct action now from our heart. Maybe we can put an end to all this violence and insanity. This vain insanity, man. In vain, insane insanity, yeah. All this authoritarian dickheadedness has been going around here for several eons of time now, man. Enough is enough is enough. You men should be totally wore out. You women should have had enough a long time ago. Quit taking vengeance on the men. It ain't their fault any more than it's your fault. It just works that way. We're changing it. And be patient with yourself a little bit. Live in your heart. Stop those feelings of vengeance, and if you can't stop them, just let them flow by and say, okay, but we're not going to do it to that guy, even though he's an asshole and deserves it. We all know that, but we're not going to do that. We love everybody, including that asshole, okay? I mean, you got to admit, you didn't know that going in. You got to live with somebody for a while before you finally see what they're really like, right? And sometimes that takes several years. Sometimes 30 years, and all of a sudden it pops out. That's rare, but, usually it pops out within 7, and you know whether you're going to stay together or not within 7 years. And usually sometimes it's even quicker than that because, you really can make some fatal mistakes when you're following your heart, hey? Not really. You see, that's obsession. It's a different thing than the heart's eternal awareness. You see, and it can be a combination thereof, because we do meet people we're thoroughly matched with at times, and that we're meant to be with at times, and perhaps for a lifetime, and perhaps only for 20, 25 minutes. It don't matter. Whatever we do in that 20 minutes is the same thing we would have done in the lifetime anyway. And it's not about getting naked and making love and all that kind of crap. It's about coming together in the heart and seeing the uniformity of our desires. Seeing that at the root center of our person, every one of us has the same desire. And it ain't sexual. It's to be reunited with our mother love, that we feel separate of, separate from, separated. And yeah, we have gone through, some people almost call it a divorce, but where Mother Earth separated from her true reality to give us the experience of an unreality, an unreal world, an unreal universe, in which all kinds of nastiness could happen, which in the flow of love is impossible. Love can only create loving moments. That's the way it is. And that's truth. And that's the truth we're stepping back into as we allow ourselves to. And that's the truth you'll see when you go trucking with Grandpa Coyote in our little magic bus, man. We're going to have a little radio station built in that thing. We're going to have a home station, I'll call the bus station. It's not really a bus station, not a Greyhound, or Grey Dog, I mean. But it's like a terminal for UFOs and other traveling items of interest and traveling groups too. It's a gathering place for the Vibe Tribe. And we'll have sweet coffee. It might be in a private residence, so we make a community house out of it. It might be in a restaurant situation, but or you know, and of course there's going to be performance and music. Of course, there has to be. Otherwise, there is no gathering because there's no music to gather around. You got to have fire and you got to have music. And you got to have people, hearts, see? So we're doing this fundraising, this Win Big raffle, so that we can establish that center and get our little motorhome and go road tripping with Grandpa. And what we do when you go road tripping with Grandpa, you can ask anybody that's hung out with me what a great time it is. And lots of magic stuff happens when you're hanging out with Grandpa and Okie and other of our friends. We get it on, babies, and we get it in. And we get it rock in is what we do, man. So that's what we're going to establish is the rock in there. And then we get the little bus, and then we go out and we just point our nose in whatever direction that nose wants to point in. And we go look for magic in life. And we stir it up all over the place. And we camp out every night and, you know, fix food over the fire, etc. You go through all kinds of cosmic experience because there's always these rattling, thundering changes coming through. When Grandpa's here, you know, especially when we're out there in the magic lands of the western part of Turtle Island here. Holy guacamole! Well, there's magic everywhere in this world, but this west hides a lot of it. Well, has a lot of it visible too, but hides a lot of it too. There's lots of magic little places here that hardly anyone knows about that the angels will lead us right to. But Grandpa's traveled this country a lot as well since he was a little kid, so I know it pretty well, this western part of the USA. The eastern part I don't know as well, but I've traveled all over it too, you know. But out here, it's pure magic when you're partying down with Grandpa. And you can expect your life will never be the same again. Ask anybody that comes over here and hangs out with me for a little bit. They'll tell you the same story. No matter how it's gone or what's happened, life is never the same. It changes. You grow because of your association with Grandpa and friends, not just me. I'm just kind of a little catalytic energy. I bring things together. I bring peoples together for the sake of causing a cosmic eruption called the nuclear explosion of life, where everybody finally starts to live in the truth and we'll no longer have contests or contention or strife. And that's what we're working towards by having this little Win Big raffle here on the Coyote Medicine Show. So get your ass over, your donkey, get your ass over to thecoyoteclub.com, and coyotes with a K, Koyote Klub, there, thecoyoteclub.com, C-O-M, in case you don't know. That's a C on that one. And look for the Win Big page. I think I will make it official as of tomorrow. So if you got any feedback, if you want me to add this or do that, or you think the ticket price should be, I'm thinking $5 a tick now. How about you guys? That sound about right? You let me know if you got anything critical there of the website. Please let me know. Please help me along here, because I want to make it the best it can be. It's for all of us, not just for Grandpa and Okie, not just for you guys. It's for everybody. It truthfully is, this CoyoteClub.com, a support portal for humanity. And the activities we commit ourselves to there are the activities that bring humanity about and bring us into this age of truth. The age of the blue star, as I call it. I'll explain that a little bit more later. You've heard it 100 times before, though, if you're any kind of a regular listener here, hey? Isn't it fun to know? Isn't it fun to just be, tickled right to your toes and dancing through life? Because you know. And you share that knowledge not by braggadocious natures and big verbiage, but just by being happy and twinkled in your toes and dancing through life, don't you know? That's catching. That's the most catching viral infection there could ever be. And it's viral only because it spreads exponentially and rather quickly. It don't have a virus at its base. It's the virus of love. It's what's in everything. It's what we're made of. It ain't no virus. It's the light of love, the mother love, the Mary Jane. See how it all goes full circle, man? Isn't it beautiful? God, I'm so glad you're alive and living with us here today. And I hope you'll come travel with me too, man. This is going to be a lot of fun. So we're setting it up so this contest runs between now and 420. Contest, there I go again. Win big raffle at the Coyote Club. Runs right through April 20. And that's when we'll draw out the winners. And then, about sometime right around the 1st of May when we make our first little journey. And we will allow bookings for those of you that want to come and play as a paid client too, or a donated client, because we don't make you pay for anything, we let you donate. That's what we like to do at Spirit Wind Productions, which is the producer and the sponsor of both the CoyoteClub.com, the Coyote Medicine Show, babies, on the Hazy Radio Network, we might add, the center of your universal heart, day after day here, all the time, 24/7 messages from heaven, an energy drink for your soul, and so much more here, baby. Rock Monster, get out of the way. Hazy Radio's here to play with Grandpa. Early in the day, Monday through Friday, you gotta be here in order to get it clear. Okay? Wow, man. Is that a joke or what? Don't forget the Coyote Club. We are listener supported. Take a look at all them other pages too. But wow, this contest's going to be fun. And it's going to be the most expansive experience of your life, just because Grandpa decided, well, it's time for everybody to have a little fun. Okie likes that too.